Pan-searing your steaks locks in the natural juices and creates a delicious caramelization on the beef. Nolan Ryan's beef is 100% all natural in its age, a minimum of 14 days. Beef so good it's guaranteed. Today we're making pan-seared steaks with red wine herb sauce. So let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. This easy recipe starts by prepping our fresh rosemary. Now since fresh rosemary grows up, we have to pull backwards off the stem to remove it. To chop, we're going to use the rounded edge of our chef knife, keeping the tip down, and chop back and forth, sweeping it back into a pile until it's chopped fine. And we'll add it to our ramekin. Now it's very important that you heat your skillet over medium-high heat for at least 1 minute because you want to get a good sear on those steaks. In the meantime, let's go ahead and prep our Nolan Ryan New York strip steaks. First we're going to brush on some olive oil. Then we'll add some Nolan Ryan steak seasoning to taste. Nolan Ryan's signature steak seasoning is all natural and has no MSG. It's also great on vegetables. Next we'll add a couple drops of oil to the pan, swirl a coat, and we'll add our steak. We're going to sear for about 2 minutes, then we'll give it a turn. This is what we're trying to achieve, a high sear crust. A lot of great flavor in there. Now that we have the flavor seared into the steak, we'll finish it in the oven and we'll bake 6 to 10 minutes uncovered. While the steak finishes in the oven, let's make our sauce. This burn on the bottom of the pan is called fond. It adds a great flavor to our sauce. We'll start with our red wine and a little bit of our red balsamic vinegar. Next we're going to add our chopped rosemary, and we'll use a whisk to knock the brown bits off the bottom of the pan while it reduces down by 75%. And when our reduction barely covers the bottom of the pan, we'll finish with a pat of butter. Boy, the house really smells good. I'm going to use my instant read meat thermometer to make sure I'm 130 to 135 degrees for a perfect medium rare. Wow. Let's plate it up. Nolan Ryan's beef, all natural Texas beef from a Texas rancher.